My name's Dave White. I'm an artist from the UK based in Dorset. What I'm kind of known for, I suppose, is painting. The last decade, obviously, I did a series of sneaker-based paintings, which ended in 2007. Currently, I'm working on a whole series based on aquatic, which is looking at great white sharks and the movement and the dynamism. A lot of people know me for the sneaker work, but long before then, I was always kind of shown in galleries in London. I've always drawn, ever since I've been a kid, films or movies, comics, anything. I would always kind of make images. I've never really lost that in a sense. When I was studying, you get to try design and sculpture and ceramics and stuff. You know, when I was given oil paint, I just connected with it straight away. There was just something about the way it moved. If you look at my work, the drips and the splats, that's not something that's forced, that, you know, I stand there and kind of will do that for that effect. It's just the way I work. So oil paint and watercolour were two mediums that just perfectly represented, I suppose, me as an artist, really.
How's life been since we've last seen each other in 07?
Wow, that has been a long time. I guess, you know, that was just the time where the sneaker work was ending.
Yeah.
I was moving on to other subjects and other things, and it's just been a kind of, you know, progression, really.
Were you a sneakerhead before the sneaker paintings?
Always. I mean, from Liverpool, there was always a kind of history, which is kind of, you know, a part of the sneaker culture story that maybe isn't known, where, like, going to football matches, there was a group of people called Liverpool casuals, and you would basically go around the world to get rare sneakers before sneaker culture even was a thing, long before the internet. So if you went and watched an away game in Germany or something, you would pick up a pair from there.
So what was going on in sneaker culture, or just culture in general, that prompted you to want to do the sneaker paintings?
I mean, the most important thing I'm supposed to get across is I never had a game plan. If you basically went, okay, you're going to do sneaker paintings and then you can work with these people, that was never a thing. The whole thing with me is I was sitting in the studio one day and I was just looking at an Air Max 95 and I was just like, do you know what? That is just so beautiful. The symmetry, the structure, these things are incredible. They're made to do something in, or, you know, to be dynamic, but then thrown away kind of thing. And I just thought, I want to immortalize it. I want to make it something just more than it was, because I found them really beautiful to look at. And that's just what I did. I made one, then I made another one, and then I ended up with 20, and then it got out there, and then it all became a bit weird. I had a gallery career before, but, you know, this became a very different arena, and I never, like I say, you know, imagined that I'd ever work with the people I work with. It's an amazing honour, you know, as you say, as still a massive sneaker fan, I still kind of go into the studio, like, you know, like yourself, you have them around in the cabinet or whatever, and I still kind of go in, look, and it's like, did that happen?
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Okay, you still pinch yourself. That's why it's such a wonderful thing to kind of collaborate with you guys, because it is a perfect match. It's like, you know, it's not like a forced thing. Can you do this?
Yeah.
Or can you take our pigeon image? It's like, you know, this is what I'm doing anyway, and that's why it works so well.
Thanks for coming in to review all the samples that we did together. This is the first thing that you basically submitted to us. You know, I asked you, like, I want you to do your interpretation of our pigeon, right?
The pigeon's such an iconic image. I just really wanted to kind of put my twist on it, and being allowed to do that was kind of really interesting anyway. I mean, I'm noticing kind of things on these details, like you've kind of used that and embroidered it, which is a lovely touch.
Labeled it, yeah.
And what's really interesting for me is I never in a million years would have thought to kind of blow up the brush marks, turn up the colours, and to be honest with you, looking at it, you know, this kind of abstract camo is just coming through, which just looks amazing.
We basically took your small detailed brush marks, like the splatter that you're really known for, and then abstracting it and enlarging it, and then you get what you get here, which is like a whole new pattern, you know?
What my work is about really is about dynamism and movement, and the fact that you've done what you've done kind of really adds to it. I'm kind of blown away, to be honest with you.